There we go. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. And happy Tuesday. Sorry, a little bit late there. Just checking. Everybody's in. We've got a busy briefing today. So many tech questions. And I wanted to make sure that you are...
4, 3, 2,
find us over here, that you're all good. Supporters is here. Everyone. And then briefing over here. There we are. Rachel Holmes is live.
get ready. Exercise 1 in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got ya. Hey, good morning, you're all there. It's Tech Tuesday. And presenter, webinar. If you want to present either for yourself or an employer, or you want to get better at corporate, join me for a free webinar on Thursday. Don't forget to give you the link so you can join. Morning, everybody. Okay, techs. Here we go. Can I do all this? Throw your tech questions into the comments. We're going to give it a whirl. Sophie Sharp is here. Okay, number 1, Rode Go. The Rode Go will not work without an Apple adapter, one, and a proper, I think it's called a TTRR lead. Mine didn't come with the lead. I had to buy it separately. And then this makes a difference. See, on the end, can you see, it's got 2 lines on there, and it's got 3 lines on here. So the one with the 3 lines has to go into the adapter, and that one has to go into the Rode. You need the lead. That's what the problem is. There'll be nothing wrong with the mic, it's the lead. If you don't use an Apple, they don't work. If you get the lead the wrong way round, they don't work. If you don't push the lead into the mic, they don't work. Anybody who's using a Rode Go 2, can you just throw in your any of your recommendations? Have you found that as well? I'm a bit high on ta. So that's the Rode Go 2. That's first question. Second question, let me go up, was about webcams. I've got a standing desk for those of you that hear. My setup is on a desk standing, so this makes a difference with what you're teaching. So if I prefer to look up into the webcam, so I can lift up my desk like that, and then I can just angle the webcam down, or I can lower my standing desk and then I can lift the webcam up. I just found that being able to move your desk up and down, because if you're on the floor, you want a slightly different angle than when you are standing. So when I'm speaking to camera, I like to be able to move the desk. And it was an expensive one. I think it was about 200 odd quid, but I've used it for the last 5 years and it's a game changer. And it's 2 levels. You can't see it, can you? But you can get the idea. So let me know if you want to link to a standing desk. So I've got a normal desk, and then I've got a standing desk that's not to the floor. It sits on a desk. If that makes any sense. But with a webcam like the Brio, you can angle the Brio really easily up and down. It will take a minute to focus. Yeah, can you show the link? Yeah, absolutely. This is something that you couldn't move about though, Emma. It stays here all the time because it's quite a big thing. It's quite a big old unit, but it's really sturdy and it's got 2 big levels. So I've got all of my kit on here and all of my mics and mixers and everything over there. Is that helpful? If you've got a standing desk, just makes it easier. No, Brio works on everything. I just don't think I have enough room in my space. It might be that then, yeah. Come out, but then it cuts my head off. It might be your space. But that, you could, what about having you could have your webcam on separate tripod. Caroline, I don't think Caroline's on today, but Caroline's got her own studio and she streams from the studio and she has the Brios on separate tripods. So it just depends what you like. I've tried that, but I like to come near my unit. So it might be that. The Brio does give you quite a wide angle. So again, it might not be suitable for your setup. I screwed my Brio onto a laptop. Yeah, I've got a little bit. I've got one. It's a bit like a music stand. Yeah, tall. I hate I look on Zoom, StreamYard, but yeah, you can just go it just up and down. We got through this in the lockdown. Do you remember when everyone first started going live and they're coming up to the screen going like this? You could see down everybody's top and everything. And I always hated that. So I always wanted the webcam to be up, so your eyes are looking up at the webcam rather than looking down. It's just a horrendous view. So yeah, you've got to play around with that for sure. It's my camera. It was a cheapish one. I mean, it might be worth sending for a Brio from Amazon. You can always send it back. I just think the Brio, but there's a new webcam coming out. I think it'll be more expensive from Logitech, but I love the Brio because it's just such a bright webcam. I mean, I've got 4. I've got, use them for everything, laptops, the whole thing. I just think they're an absolutely bob on, just a bob on webcam. They really are. Okay, I'm going to move on. Now, Roz wanted me to talk about StreamYard settings, so I'm going to share my screen to give you an idea. Now, this is the settings if you have got a USB mixer and mic. Right, how am I going to do this? Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. It could be. And this is just another game changer with StreamYard. So share my screen, entire screen. Let me know that you can see it. In a minute, there you go, there's my add to the stage, there I am. Okay, I'm going to go to another tab that I've opened, StreamYard. Okay, I'm hoping now that you can see my screen. If I go to, here we go, let's go to so these are all my classes here that I've got all set up. These are the briefings, these are everything. So let's go to enter the studio. And this is, if you can't hear your music properly on StreamYard, this will be why. So you go to settings, you go to audio, and you've got to drop down here. Can you see there's your mic? That's my mic coming through. If I just go to default, I won't do it now, but if I go to default, it won't pick up my mixer. You've got to select the USB audio there, or it'll just select your normal mic from your laptop or your desktop. So you've got to select that. So Roz, let me know if that works. Also, make sure that the echo cancellation and reduce mic is all unticked. You don't want any of that on. And you can see that StreamYard is receiving your mic signal by here. Does that help? Was you doing that? That should help, okay? Is that helpful? Next question, Zoom. Emma, this was a nightmare. Emma's setup, gosh almighty. Okay, I'm hoping now, yeah, in the Mac settings as well, we'll do that as well. Morning, Deborah. Okay, so you should be looking at my Zoom account now. This is the settings for Zoom. Let's have a look, let me see. Should I maybe just set up a meeting? Or shall I go to that one? Let's go to that one. I'll set it up again. So this is a meeting that we've got going on. If I start it, I probably shouldn't have done that, probably cancel it, but anyway. Join with computer audio and start the video. I might not because I'm already sharing my screen. But if you go to, again, you go to this sort of audio area, audio drop down, go to audio settings. Okay, so again, check that these are all up. You can see the input straight away, and you can adjust, I can adjust that input there. You can automatically adjust the microphone volume. I've got that checked, but I'll probably uncheck it. And on the background noise suppression, I would go to auto. And there you go, that's the settings. That's my settings anyway, that works for me. Again, on the video, if you go to video settings here, you can, I haven't got touch up my appearance on, and I've just got the basic one, making sure that it's selecting my Logitech Brio. Does that help? And I don't play the music through Zoom, I play the music through my mixer, so I don't have to worry about that there. Does that help? Yeah, let me know what else have we got in the comments. Any other tech? What was the tech? Now let me just turn back over. Yeah, no problem. Okay, back with you. So Emma was saying that I think sometimes people get mixed up with what StreamYard and Zoom do. So Zoom is pretty much, apart from Microsoft Teams and Zoom and BlueJeans, they're the only pieces of software where you can see other people. They log in, you can see them, they can see you. Anything else that you're streaming with, you can't see your people. You can only chat with them, so like a Facebook Live. So that's how StreamYard and Zoom are very different. So can you live stream your Zoom into a Facebook group? Yes, you can. You can also live stream your Zoom into a YouTube channel. Again, you can do that. You see people do that all the time. But Emma, I think your situation just seemed really complicated. I would just focus on getting people to one of those things, either Zoom or StreamYard. I wouldn't do both. And then download the recording. If you want to see your people, do Zoom, get them all there on the Zoom, save the recording, and then upload the recording. You could play it on your website, you can upload it to Vimeo, you can upload it to YouTube, you can do it anywhere else you want to. But that just seemed like a massive, a really challenging way of doing things. You've got to keep everything streamlined as much as you possibly can. StreamYard is designed to streamline your output. So I'm streaming into different groups. I also have it as a backup on YouTube, and I also save the recording. So I download the recording and save it. You don't need to do all that. I would just pick one and go from there. It's too challenging. It's too stressful, in my opinion. Any other tech questions and comments, let me know in the comments, because I've got a couple of other good ideas for you. So, because we want to get in as much as I can. Roz, who's on in a minute, who's here, had got the most amazing idea. And can I share it, Roz? I hope you don't mind. You must be up for sharing it. She put it on LinkedIn. She did a little bio about herself. I'm Roz Chandler Fitness. I teach here, there and everywhere, blah, blah, blah. And she said, I'm really up for working with local charities to provide fitness workouts for your charity. What a great idea. And if anyone is interested in the local area, contact me. I just thought, what an absolutely stonking idea that was, to partner up with local charities who want to get together. Rather than you emailing loads of charities, get them to come to you. And I'd love to know, Roz, if you got any feedback from that. If you don't follow Roz, or you're not on LinkedIn, these are the sort of things to put on LinkedIn. I know not everybody's on LinkedIn, but if you are looking to network with more businesses, if you are looking to do more corporate, if you want to work with charities, definitely look at your LinkedIn profile. Quick few tips on LinkedIn. I just spend about 15 minutes a day on LinkedIn. I always do a written post. Kerry is doing great things on LinkedIn. And she's doing some menopause in the workplace stuff with LinkedIn, health and fitness. And she wrote a really nice article about what she's doing and her services. And again, lots of great feedback and comments. So the thing is with corporate and LinkedIn, everything's got a long tail. Whereas like on Facebook or Instagram, you post, people give you comment, you get instant feedback. It's a different setup on LinkedIn. So if you put a post on today around asking for a charity, that post will keep being shown on the newsfeed up to a couple of weeks later. It's not like you have to keep posting every single day. But just a bit of a tip for you, for those of you that do want to move into corporate. Start small with LinkedIn and do something regularly. Interact with people as well, follow interesting people. If you were a local business, say if you teach community classes in a certain area, then your strapline on LinkedIn might be let's say I live in Langley Mill, so you might put getting people in Langley Mill fit and healthy. That might be my strapline with my community classes, because that little headline is going to pop up wherever you go. And so if you are looking to work with other local businesses or other local charities, or you want to attract local people into your local classes, and you've got that on your LinkedIn bio, then other local businesses and other local charities, they're going to see that and they're going to connect with you. So it's like the local town hall. You're connecting with all local businesses there, which is a great start for corporate. So Ros has come back to me. She's done 2 charity events for PTA, and I've got loads of newbies off the back of it. But I've raised over 7,000 for a local children's charity over the last 10 years, and I've for a quote for them. So we're going to do a news press release. Brilliant, Ros. What a brilliant, brilliant way of 1, getting newbies, and 2, raising for a fantastic charity. So let me know, guys, in the comments if you work with any charities, or if you're working on LinkedIn. I can do more tips on LinkedIn if that's helpful for you. But I saw that, Ros, and I thought, wow, that's absolutely fantastic. Just a brilliant, brilliant idea. Okay, cool. Any other, music. Music tech news. What are you using music-wise? Now, if you are streaming, you know this, if you are streaming into YouTube or you're streaming into Facebook, it's challenging with the music. Even if music is license-free, sometimes the algorithm doesn't pick it up correctly and it might mute you, or it mutes you in certain territories. Not all territories. It's usually Russia that they say is muted, so they must not have an agreement anymore with Russia for whatever reason. But if you are directly streaming into Zoom, or you're directly streaming into StreamYard, there is no algorithm there. There's no algorithm. So it doesn't matter what you're using. You're not going to get muted. Obviously, you need to make sure that you've got your correct licenses, etc. But then if you're taking that recording and you're uploading to YouTube, you still might get muted, but you definitely won't on Vimeo, because there's no algorithm on Vimeo. So, it's what you want to do music-wise. And I know some of you, it's stopping you, it's holding you back, because you want to use certain music for certain classes. And I know that can be a bit of a problem, but you might need to just tweak the way you're delivering your classes. Hello. Who was that? By commenting on a post on LinkedIn, I've now got a podcast with a company who promotes women's health and sport and fitness about lack of accessibility of sports bras for disabled people, and how periods affect fitness participation when on our periods. Wow! Who did you comment on? That is amazing. Wow. And that was just commenting on pop your LinkedIn handle in there so we can all go and have a look. This is the thing with LinkedIn as well. When you comment on other people's posts, sorry, I'm jumping onto LinkedIn Tech. When you're commenting on other people's posts and you've got a good headshot, you've got a clear strap line, a clear bio, people are going to see you. They're going to see you, they're going to network with you. And again, if people are looking, I've told you this, I had a guy who's running some kind of software and he needs to get people qualified in level 3 pre and postnatal. He saw a post of mine, got in touch, and is looking at booking a huge amount of people onto level 3 pre and postnatal, all through LinkedIn. Interesting. Can anyone recommend where to find licensed interval music, or which player is needed to play? Oh, elaborate on that. Do you mean, give me elaboration, Natasha. You'll probably find you mean original artist interval music. There's some on Pure Energy. I can't remember what exactly is on the Pure Energy Go website, but go and have a look. And which player is needed. Do you mean original artist? I think you do. Can I recommend where to find licensed interval music, or which player is needed to play? Depends how. Do you want to play this, Natasha, in a class, i.e. in a face-to-face class, or do you want to play online? Let me know, and then I can help you as much as possible. Any other questions on tech? So we've covered the Rode, we've covered the Rogo 2, we've covered settings in StreamYard, we've covered settings in Zoom, we're looking at music. It's Sam James. Got you, Sam. It was a post that one of my connections liked. It popped up. I got the name as I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm on there as Sam James, neurological exercise specialist. So good. Natasha's going to come back to me, I think, in a minute with what she wants. Well, I hope, guys, that's given you a few ideas of tech issues and problems. Don't let your tech slow you down or hold you back. Just post in the groups, because there's always a way through it. Sometimes it's a bit frustrating and it's a little bit trial and error, but we can always get there with tech. That's the beauty. And if it's holding you back from creating online courses, classes, workshops, business memberships, all of the things. Post, because somebody will be able to help you. They absolutely will. So there you go. Good, there we are. Tech Tuesday, everything. I didn't think we were going to cover all those in 20 minutes. Hope that helped. If you are looking to create your own brand, if you're looking to be a presenter, stand on stages, all the things, then join me on Thursday for a webinar, free webinar, all about presenting. If you want to come, leave a comment here and I'll set you up with a link and you can join. It's free, 1:30 Thursday. You don't have to be there live. Great if you can, 'cause you can ask lots of questions, because I'll be launching next week the Advanced Instructor Presenter module. So I'm doing a presentation all about being a presenter, what that means. It might be that you have your own brand. It might be that you want to be a speaker. It might be that you want to present workshops for an employer, all of those things, and how to get into all the different conferences and conventions and festivals that are happening around the UK this year. So it's going to be a good one. Yeah, we enjoyed it, didn't we? We had a really good time. It's going to be more extensive this year. Landed a contract with a business to provide online content for staff. Whoa, Mel, that's wicked. Who was that with? That is amazing. Amazing. Good for you. Definitely up for the webinar. Great. Let me know if you've got an idea for a brand, or you might want to train the teachers. Another one. Sally. Oh, cool. I'll send you the link. I'll put all the links in. Oh, good day. Okay, well, let's hope the rain stops. Have a good one, everybody. Couple more places, but not many, for the May retreat. So if you want to join us, let me know. All right, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely day, and I'll see you later.